The audio is coming in. Barrister, when the audio from your side. The microphone picks everything perfectly.
He's picking that. He was putting off. Something is talking here. Okay. Yeah, it's okay. It's all right now.
Yeah, we are live.
Okay, so they are hearing what we are saying.
Everything.
The whole world is hearing this thing. Okay. That's all right. There's no secret again on earth.
Oh my God.
It's all right.
But is there any possibility you may close your window?
Closing the window. Closing the window.
Yes. Oh, the button going there is coming in.
You have already gone live.
Yes, it doesn't mean.
Yeah, if you have gone live, the whole world is seeing me, and if I'm up now.
Don't worry, let me hide you.
Eh?
Let me hide you. Go ahead, sir. You are
Alright,
live.
This one can be closed. I don't know whether it's better.
It's okay. It's only because of the volume.
Okay. Yeah, how does one join live? Somebody wants to join live.
If he has Skype, he may call with video call.
Video call.
On Miro African TV.
Miro African TV, video call.
Yes.
That's through his Skype.
Through Miro African Skype, he will get.
Through Miro African Skype. Okay. All right.
Good day, my people. Good day, everybody watching live now on Miro African Television. Today we are on episode 16 on the normal conversation with our brother, Barrister Emeka. Please, I would like to use this opportunity to thank all of you that are watching us live now. Welcome to our studio. And I would love you to join the conversation because the more you call in, the more you talk to us, the more knowledge you share. And the white man made us understand that knowledge is power. When our people deep into your knowledge, at least they will be able to expand a little bit. God bless you. Let's welcome our brother to our today's episode. Barrister, please welcome to our show.
Thank you, the moderator, able moderator, Korea. And I thank you all the Biafrans who are listening in now in all parts of the world. thank you for your attention, and I pray and plead with you to be patient and pay attention, and hopefully we shall be enriched. Hopefully you will get a lot of stuff, knowledge, understanding, a lot of facts that will help us in this our journey. You are very much welcome. I'm looking forward to a fruitful deliberation with you this today. Like I've always said, it's like interaction session. You have opportunity to ask your questions, and also you want to make contributions, you can make. Any question you want to ask concerning the Biafra project, please be free to ask. And by the grace of God, we shall give you a satisfactory answer. You're welcome. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Barrister. Thank you, our learned big brother. Thank you very much. I really love this knowledge that you are sharing with us, Barrister, because I know that it's not easy. Somebody's calling in. We have not yet started. Okay.
Yeah.
Hello, the call on line. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you clearly. How are you? Thank you, Corey. Just watching for the first time, and I hope I will learn and gain a lot from your moderation today with Barrister Emeka.
Okay. Would you like to join us with video call?
I'm already on the video call.
It's not showing video call. That means you got to drop and call back with video call.
Oh, you can't see my face?
No.
Okay. Continue with Barrister. I will try to link up with you on video call.
Thank you. So, Barrister, sorry for that. The mistake is from my side. This call is coming in a way that I will only mute you, Barrister. I cannot.
That's all right. That's all right. You can mute me and take the call.
Then I will add you over.
That's all.
Okay.
That's
okay. Hello, my brother. Good evening.
Thank you very much. Can you see me now?
I'm seeing you. If it's Zebediah, he said clean clear. Yes, so.
Nice to hear from you. God bless. Thank you very much.
God bless you, my brother. Let me add a Barrister.
Yeah, okay, continue.
Okay, Barrister. Okay, Barrister is called. Barrister, wait, let me call you. If you are hearing me, Barrister, wait, let me call you. Because, let me see. Yeah, but if I pick your call, Barrister, it will mute our.
okay.
Wait 1 minute. Let me
Okay,
do the homework from here. So, my fellow listeners, please hold on the line. We have another brother who loves what we are doing, who will also like to add a very powerful knowledge in conjunction with Barrister for us to move forward. So stay tuned as I continue to do my studio mathematics here. So it's not giving me. Okay, brother, send me friend request. Let me accept you.
Okay. How do you send this one now?
Yes. Friend request. There's no possibility on that. Let me drop the call. You send me friend request so that I will be able to display two of you and Barrister at the same time.
Okay.
Okay. So my people, stay tuned. Today got to be more. As we are waiting, let me on our Egweje Jemba.
Don Prince Victor, Anya bebun. Biafra deje. No. Obia. Ije. Freedom. Na udo ka ina rio. Aye bundi Biafra bundi judo na aga. Obi maka ilu maka eju na jaga ni. Oga de kwa rai na ma. Omo Biafra dekene. Biafra na tako. Ibo wen madu no. Ibo wen madu na tako. Omo Biafra de. Biafra na tako. No. Ibo wen madu na tako. Eji megu mekene. Chifu na dikano. Odogwo ga dere mma. Onye eze na odugolo gi mma. Okwa ndi solo gili nenuwa. Akologo gili laja. Okwa osisi bolo tolo. Sego makwere okwanye mano no dugo oduro n'egbe mma okokoko nyaru anachua yoso ose kweseli koni okejikwe n'ogologo ngaji dike kani kibu na London dike kani kibu na Israel dike kani kibu na Russia dike kani kibu na India dike kani kibu na Biafra.
Hello?
Yeah, 1 minute, Barrister. Let me add him. Let him pick the call.
As we seek for peace and humanity, it's not at all providing.
Barrister, ask him to pick, please.
It's calling. Are you calling him?
Yes. He just. No, he didn't pick.
But you didn't call him. If you called him, he will pick.
Let him call now.
Okay, let him call you.
Yeah, with camera. With camera.
With camera.
Yes.
Okay, he will call you with camera. But are we live? The world is hearing us.
Yeah, hearing you, but
even now,
they are not seeing you. They are not seeing you.
Even you are making corrections.
I can see you. I can see you.
Okay, Brother Philip, just click on your video display. Yes, now you are there. Good. So let me do the remaining here.
Yes, I can see Philip.
So both of you are now live. So our people can now see us.
I can see Barrister, but I cannot see you.
No, you can't see me. You can only see me from.
I can see Barrister.
So, my people, I am sorry for this mathematics that we are doing now. Thank God it's solved. Now we can be able to see Barrister and see our brother. How will I address you, my brother?
It's a solicitor, so Philip.
Okay.
Philip.
Barrister Philip also. We're having issues there now. You, two of you, your microphone is colliding. It's like if one is talking, the other one may mute his own microphone. Do you know how to do that, Barrister? Barrister, can you hear me?
Yes, I have muted.
Have you muted your own?
Yes.
But I'm still hearing the echo coming in. Barrister Philip, say something. I cannot hear you. That means Barrister Philip's mic is muted. And Barrister, can you say something? Both of them are muted. It's not possible. Okay. Now, yes, your mic is active. Barrister,
Yes.
can you say something?
Hello?
Yes, now it's active. So we may go ahead this way. Later in the day, we may ratify it. But let's forge ahead. So let's welcome our dear brother, Barrister Philip. He's joining us for the first time on Middle African Television. Solicitor
Philip.
Solicitor Philip. Okay. Please, my people, let's welcome him to our show today. And Solicitor Philip, please greet our people. They are there watching and listening to what we are saying now.
Thank you very much, Brother Kure. My dear people of God, nice to speak to you through this medium. I wish you will gain a lot from this discussion today, Barrister Emeka.
Okay, go ahead.
You're all welcome. God bless you for taking time to listen.
Thank you, Solicitor Philip. Let me write it down. I'm having a mistake.
Lawyer Philip. Lawyer Philip.
Lawyer.
Lawyer Philip.
Lawyer Philip. Okay. Okay. So, Barrister Emeka, have you greeted your people today?
Yes, I have greeted them, but I will still greet them again.
Let's do it this way. If Barrister Emeka will be talking, Lawyer Philip, you may mute your own microphone.
Yes.
So that again they collide, because I want to echo heavy one. Masters on our different offices, I'll get them more perfect. But as well as on there, the signal will be colliding. So, Barrister, please go ahead, Barrister Emeka.
Yeah, but then the echo is still there.
It have reduced.
I greet all the Biafrans all over the world. Thank you for joining in. We'll continue our discussion, and hopefully we will be better we'll be better equipped today. Thank you. Please listen attentively. God bless you.
God bless you, Barrister. I'm seeing you are sharing your screen, Barrister. I don't know the person playing with the device, but you are sharing your platform. You are viewing the audio and video setting.
I'm not know who is doing that.
Okay, it may be okay. It's saying sharing desktop and system audio may be coming from Lawyer Philip.
I don't know how it's done.
It's technique. I can be able to see your desktops, but nevertheless, let's forge ahead.
Yeah, so I've greeted the Biafrans.
Yes.
So what I'm saying is that if any person has any question, he can ask.
I will ask you some question today, Barrister. Let me see how I will be able to fix this thing, this echoing. I don't know which way forward, but somebody is sharing a lot of things. I'm seeing the thing is displaying live. You know.
I don't know what you mean by sharing. I don't know how to share anything.
Are you pressing something on your desktop now?
On the test, something on the desktop,
Yes.
sharing.
Are you pressing something?
Nothing. See my hands.
Okay, that means it's your
Whether Philip is doing something.
Yes, he's doing something on his.
Yeah, I think he's the one doing it.
Then let's.
Hello?
Yes. 1 minute. But Lawyer Philip, 1 minute. I will come back to you because your desktop is showing here. I will call you back, please. So, Barrister, so
Yeah.
that I have you with technical conflict.
I don't know what you mean by sharing. I don't know what. Okay, that this internet something. I don't know much about it.
We're using the same internet to access.
Yeah, the same network and everything now we are not live. So, but let's forge ahead. People are waiting.
Okay. People are waiting.
Yes. When was something you shared something today, Barrister? Online.
Yes, go ahead. Yes, yeah.
And you said the topic is Biafra has been restored without a territory. Please, can you clarify that to our people?
Yes, I said Biafra has been restored without a territory.
Yes.
Yes, it is true. What I mean is this. At the moment, the Biafrans have been identified as a people.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody can deny it again in all parts of the world. We have been invited by different countries and we are addressed as Biafrans. Some sovereign nations, countries in this world have invited us and we have sat down with them and discussed with them as Biafrans. So they also refer to us as Biafrans in Nigeria. Different countries, powerful nations, superpowers. Some countries we have approached. They refer to us as Biafrans. Even in writing, they also address us as Biafrans. So we are now a people living in Nigeria, an identified nation, but not a nation state. So there is a difference between a nation and a nation state. We are a nation, a people, but we don't have a territory yet, a defined, what I mean by territory, a defined territory that's delineated, mapped. The map of Biafra has not been drawn, but the Biafrans have been identified as a people. So Biafra has been restored, but without a delineated geographical territory yet. That one will happen in due course.
Okay, that means as they have been able to identify us as the Biafrans.
Yes.
Is there any possibility there too for us to have something that will govern us, something like law or whatever?
Yes, definitely. We are coming to that. Right now, we are being governed under customary law. Right now, we have organized ourselves, and we're organizing ourselves, and we are governing ourselves under customary law, pending the time we pass our bill. That is creating statutory instrument, to be able to enforce it. The limitation with customary law is that enforcement is a problem. If someone violates the rules, the highest you can do may be ostracize the person, excommunicate the person, or tell the person, like we usually do in our village, that you will pay a fine of 1 goat and bring one keg of palm wine and bring cola and come and appease the elders or something like that, or you are ostracized or excommunicated. Those types of enforcement or sanctions These are the things that we can apply under customary law, and it's not very very effective. So you cannot use the police, you cannot use the state machinery to enforce customary law. But if we pass our customary government bill into law by the state, then we can now use the state machinery to enforce it. Just like you have the Sharia law, Sharia bill was passed into law in the north, and they were able to create organs, statutory organs, like the Hizbah police under Sharia, to use it to enforce the Sharia government law.
Yeah.
The same way, if we're able to pass the customary government bill into law now, we can now have we can actually use the state police to enforce it, or create another police under customary law, like Ndinche. Ndinche can now be empowered, given the power to even carry arms if the law permits it. So many things. So the law itself will now create the teeth to enforce it and discipline the people. That's the issue.
You added something with respect of an obedience to the Nigerian law.
Yes, we have to be obedient to the Nigerian law. We are not lawbreakers. Yeah, we're not lawbreakers. We are Nigerians.
Please elaborate a little bit on that?
Yeah, we are not lawbreakers. We are Nigerians by citizenship. Even though we are struggling for independence, we must be obedient to Nigerian laws. We are not lawbreakers. So what is wrong if you are required to obey Nigerian law? Go ahead and obey, unless if the law is punitive. For instance, if the law is unconscionable, if the law it ought not to be made, you challenge it by way of judicial review. You challenge that law, and it will be amended or set aside or be abrogated. So, but every law remains valid until it is abrogated, abolished, or set aside. So we are not lawbreakers. We are obedient to the law. I know that some people in this struggle, some of them are fighting against Nigerian laws. Yes, you have right to fight against Nigerian law. Any law that is unconscionable, any law that is wrong, that is onerous, you can fight against it, and the law will be removed, or amended, or outright abrogated.
But barrister, like as you are mentioning law, Nigerian law, these few days ago made us to understand that Nigeria, for me personally, Nigeria doesn't have laws to respect. What if along the line the legislators of the Eastern Region government, I mean the governors,
yes,
and the House of Rep and the Senate pass a bill, recognize Biafra according to the due process, and it didn't digest very well to the Nigerian government? Don't you think that they may also push in their military to do what they did last time?
Now, what we said is the customary government bill, the Biafran customary government bill, passed into law. We're not talking about pulling out from Nigeria yet.
Like, from example, they pass it into law.
Yes.
But Nigeria doesn't want it.
It's not possible. Nigeria cannot say they don't like it. It is state law.
But barrister, two of us sees what happened in Nnamdi Kalu's issue. Somebody court gave immunity, court gave him bail. Court says that what he's doing is not against the constitution of the country. Court says a lot of things. The High Court of the Federation and the military jumped in and do their mathematics.
Okay, let them try. Okay, hold on. One thing I like is I don't like talking too much. I don't like talking too much. I like action. Okay, let them allow me pass let a state in the East, just one state, pass the customary government bill into law, and let me see who will challenge it. I will fight. It's me. They can do it to any other person and go, but not me.
But barrister,
let them challenge me. No, let them, because in the first place, God used me to create the customary government. Let me say that. Even though, yes, of course,
yeah, God creating is not the issue. The issue now is the law of the land.
Hold on. When I created this thing, a fight came. Aso Rock got up. Nigerian government got up. Say, Some people say it is illegal, it is unlawful to have a customary government. How can you have government within a government? Even some the opponents, Biafra activists who don't believe in our methodology, they started fighting against me. Nnamdi Kalu's group and the rest of them. They were fighting against this customary government.
1 minute, barrister. Somebody is calling in from Nigeria. Let's hear from him.
Okay.
Hello, the call on the line. Can you hear me?
Hello.
Yes. What's
Yes,
your
I
name?
can hear you very loud and clear.
What's your name and where are you calling from?
Okay, I am Pastor Manuel. I'm Pastor Manuel. I'm calling from States.
Pastor Emmanuel who?
Can you hear me?
I'm hearing you clearly.
I'm Pastor Manuel. Okay, I'm Pastor Manuel AK. I'm calling from Imo State.
Okay, Pastor Emmanuel AK, what would you like to add to our discussion today?
Okay, I just opened the net and I saw that you are live on the stage.
Yes.
I've been looking for an opportunity to air this issue that is happening concerning this Biafra thing. By His grace, I thank God for all that be happening. I will say I thank God because while I say I thank God, this makes me to know that there is God indeed, and God is interested in the issue of this Biafra. But most people do not know what is actually happening. I want to tell us this thing happened more than 15 years ago. 15 years ago, while I was in Lagos, something happened when I was working with First Bank. Actually, I was praying some day like that, and the Lord told me about this issue of this Biafra. But most people do not know what is happening. They don't know what is going on. And I hear some people, they flatter and they talk a lot of things. Myself, I don't have any business with anything concerning politics as a pastor, but I discovered that this thing is actually the hand of God. I want to say this to some people who do not know what is happening, what is going on. The Lord told me categorically, and He said, let me just say it the way He put it, the way He told me. He said, I quote Him, He said, Biafra will come to be. And when Biafra comes to be, it's not going to be by war. That is going to be by rioter killing. I should note this. 15 years ago, he told me this. And he said again that I should watch out when Biafra comes to be, that He, the Lord Jesus, will be appearing quickly and very soon. That is a sign. He actually used it for me to note that He called me and that He wants me to go and preach His word. He said, note this and watch out for it. That is number one sign. And he told me, say, watch out. It's not going to be by war, but it's going to be by skeletal killing, rioter killing. That is what is going to bring Biafra to be. But I thank God for what is happening today. When I'm seeing it, in fact, that makes me to be happy and glad that indeed there is God, and God is interested in this issue of this Biafra. It's not all about, it's not what people are saying and what the government are doing is I'm less concerned about it, but what I'm concerned is what God said concerning it. And I want to tell people, Igbo people, some of them that are shying away from it, some of them that are running, and like is something that is from above. It's not man making. Killing of people will not even stop it. If I am the Nigerian government, what I will do is just to dialogue, because this is the hand of God, which no man, no woman being, no man born of a woman can stop it. I have not said anything concerning this Biafra 13 or whatever, but I am saying it all this while 15 years ago, God said to me, don't say a word, but watch out. Watch out and see what is going to happen. So I want you people that are committed to this to be rest assured and know that the hand of God is behind it. And about 4 days ago, I was also praying. The Lord told me something again. He said, He said to me, preach my word and watch out. But this is also need prayers. We need prayers. He said there are enemies of this Biafra, of this newborn nation. There are enemies. He called them principalities in this country that hate this very newborn nation. That by prayers, by commitment in prayers, not talking too much, but they should be committed. We should be more committed in prayers that He will crush their powers and their backbone. I want to tell you what is happening is not a spirit, it's a physical thing. It's a spiritual thing. The devil knows this nation. He knows what is going to happen because the Lord said He want to use Biafra for the end time. I was very shocked when I heard Nnamdi Kanu saying it, quoting similar thing. Myself, I never said it. I never told anybody till now. I was short of words. I say, indeed, this in is the hand of God. So I want you people, I want you that is doing it. May the Lord strengthen you and keep you, and in Jesus' name.
God bless you. God bless you, Pastor. Thank you for talking to us. God bless you. And remain blessed. Do you still have another thing to chip in? Because Barrister is still listening and the world are hearing your voice.
Well, what I want to say is that let's look up to God and see what God is going to do for us. And them that are committed, I want them to follow it peacefully and prayerfully. I believe God is going to bring His word to pass. And may the Lord strengthen you.
Thank you, my brother. God bless you. Thank you for calling in. This is our brother, Pastor, calling in from Nigeria. Barrister, I hope you pick up everything.
Yes, I heard what he said. The summary of it is that this Biafra project is of the Lord.
Yes.
And that he said that the Lord Jesus Christ spoke to him and told him that the Biafra will come, and it's a sign for the end time. It is clear that definitely we shall have independence. I shared my testimony of how I was not a lawyer. You know, I was just a pastor and a surveyor, estate surveyor, for many years until God said I should go back to the university and study law to deliver the oppressed from the hands of the oppressors. That is using the instrumentality of the law to deliver the oppressed from the hands of the oppressors. And that's what I'm doing now.
Okay. So let's go back to our discussion before, Barrister. You said something about we are arguing in terms of Nigerian law.
Yes, you are saying that Nigerian law that Nigeria doesn't have law.
Nigeria doesn't have law to respect.
Okay. Now, you see one thing about this thing called law. Hello?
I'm hearing you clear.
Good. I know that because of what the soldiers did by violating the human rights of Nnamdi Kanu and his followers.
Not violating human rights of Nnamdi Kanu. The military violated the Nigerian High Court order.
Hold on, that's what I mean now.
You have to call Boya now. Call him direct.
Nnamdi Kanu is on bail, right?
Yes.
And somebody that is on bail is protected, and they now violated his right, his protection, and they went and they started shooting and tried to arrest him. That's what we said now.
Mm-hmm.
Good. So what I'm saying is that when your right is violated, then you will now fight against violation of your right.
Barrister, wait. This place you are going, if I am an ordinary person listening to this show, I will tell you, I will just tell my friend or anybody that this barrister has sympathy to Nigerian government. Let's, because our people normally says in Igbo language, in Igbo proverbs,
yes.
Barrister, put it directly that Nigerian military messed up with Nigerian judiciary system, period.
The Nigerian military violated the law. That's what I'm telling you.
Who specifies law? Nigerian judiciary, Nigerian system.
No. Nigerian military, the soldiers, they don't have right to. Soldiers don't have the right to arrest. It is police that can arrest. Is it not true?
But for soldiers not to even consult, even this shows that Nigeria, they are not even up to developing country. Nigeria is still
you are making a mistake.
I'm not making a mistake. But
listen,
imagine the high Supreme Court of Nigeria, a whole Supreme Court of Nigeria. That is, do you know that court is Nigerian mirror? You know, as we are now on Middle Africa, that court is Nigerian bureau, allowing even, it's not only Nnamdi Kanu that will go and file in that they violate. The court should even bring those generals to justice to violate in a democratic government.
Why is it that you don't understand? A court is not an advocate.
Barrister, a court is not a government.
How can you say the court should do this? Court is not an advocate. It is the person whose right that is violated that should now approach the court.
His right was violated, and the order of court was also, that is three arms of government, right? Should anyone step on each other in democratic government? In German now, I know that if German court, like Angela Merkel may say something, German court will water it down, tell you it's no way.
Hold on. German court, who will bring a complaint to the court? Who will bring an application to the court?
Even the military will never, nor police, dare to go against what court have already established. Talk less of somebody coming in to bring something to the court knowledge. Court knows what happened.
You don't seem to understand. You don't seem to understand this thing. And it's argument.
I understand what you are saying.
A court is not an advocate.
But are they not among the three arms of government?
Hey, you are speaking like
Yes.
You see,
barrister. I'm an ordinary man on the street.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to.
You're a learned man. You're a lawyer.
For you to understand.
Yeah, but I'm ashamed of my country for a nation to hear that a court granted somebody bail and military went after him. That shows that we are still in primary school. We are still in nursery school.
Well, I'm trying to educate you. You don't want to understand.
Educate me, convince me, let me follow you.
A court is not an advocate. If your rights are violated, then you now take action against those who violated your rights.
But and somebody is calling in. Let's hear from him, please.
Okay.
Hello, the caller on the line. Can you hear me?
Yeah, hello, good evening.
Good evening. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you very well.
What's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Friday. I'm calling from Germany.
Friday who?
My name is Friday Okeke.
Friday Okeke, calling from Germany. What would you like to add?
I want to add something because I'm listening to what Barrister is trying to say. I want to tell Barrister one thing. Please, can we stop cajoling one another and focus on our point, what we are trying to achieve? We coming out to the air, criticizing Nnamdi Kanu that he did that. It cannot help anyone of us.
Nobody criticizing Nnamdi.
The same thing, yeah. I'm always watching this program always.
But you have to listen, my brother. You have to bring your argument on the issue going on now, not what you had before. That one is gone. Today is today. Please.
Well,
yeah, I can understand, but I have to stand from somewhere here.
Yeah, we have a topic at hand. I thought that you have to chip in something on what we are discussing.
Okay, what I want to contribute now, in what is happening in Nigeria. My dear brother, there is nobody that is happy for what is happening in Nigeria today. We know that Nigeria has no law, and Nigeria is a lawless country. Unless a blind man will say that Nigeria has a law. Because even those that made the law cannot even obey the law.
Okay.
That is one thing.
Okay. Is there another thing? Because another caller is on the line. Let me pick his call. Is there another thing?
Yeah, there is no problem. Just pick the call.
Okay.
But let Barrister know that it doesn't work that way he's thinking.
Okay, thank you for that. The caller on the line, can you please call back? The brother have already finished. So, Barrister.
Well, he made two sentences. He made 2 points. He stated two things. One, he said I shouldn't criticize Nnamdi Kanu.
No,
Second,
that one is he watched past videos. Barrister, keep that one aside.
listen. Listen, just listen. Just listen.
Barrister,
Okay. Just listen. There's something I heard. There's something I heard.
1 minute, 1 minute. There is a caller. Please, there is a caller. Please.
Criticize other people, and he doesn't want to be criticized,
Please.
right?
There is a caller, please. Barrister, please.
I didn't even talk about him, and somebody is talking about that.
Please. The caller, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Please reduce the volume of your set.
Okay, sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah, hello.
Hello, is that Edwin Ibe?
Yeah.
I can be able to
Good
hear
evening.
your voice. Good evening. Welcome to our show today.
Good evening.
I'm fine, my brother. Kekume.
Hello, Barrister. Obugo.
And hello,
I'm alive. Go ahead.
Okay. No, the video when you be going to know today can travel about.
Okay. We are just live now. We're not on everybody. The whole world is hearing you. And you are not watching the show, right?
No, I'm live now, but I'm of them, the place I was right now. Is it a radio channel right now? Because I'm driving, so some places I will enter, and then my signal will out. So after please, and then I'll catch it, and then I'll catch it again.
You have to calm down, watch the train, and call back again to float into the main argument. You know?
Okay, maybe it can be tomorrow. But the one I saw right now, I have something I want to tell my big brother, Barrister.
Yes, go ahead, my brother. Go ahead.
Okay, Barrister, Biko, I'm just using God name beg you. Nigeria don't have any law. Nigeria don't respect any law. So we in the of Biafra to respect Nigerian law. I see it like I don't know what I can call it. A whole president of country don't respect law. What others can do? When you come in a family, the head of the family, called father, don't respect the family. What other can do? What his children can do? What of in grandson and in granddaughter can do? Court of Nigeria given them the bell several times. A whole president reject the bell. On now without no respect. What other people can do? To respect Nigerian law is, I don't know. For me, I don't know how I take it because
make it shorter, my brother. Because
sorry. We the head don't respect the law. What we can do? Kezi ba nwa ga-emezi. Asna okenye gbalụọ mmiri. Kezi fo mazi ga-emezi. Fawin.
Okay, let's okay, that's right.
Thank you. But let me, my brother, another callers are coming. Let me drop you so that if barriers are finished, then I will pick the other ones.
Okay, Nigeria has laws. For instance,
did you get me?
Yeah, I'm hearing you.
I say I will drop you so that other calls will come in.
Okay. Now, Nigeria has laws. We have different types of laws. In the criminal code, for instance, there are many laws in the criminal code. And he said, why am I advising you to respect Nigerian laws? All right. If you don't want to respect Nigerian laws, go ahead. Go and steal. Stealing is contained in the criminal code. Go and steal. Go and commit murder. Go and do all those things.
No, barrister, not that thing.
No, hold on.
No.
Hold on. You said you don't want to respect Nigerian laws. Now go ahead and break all the laws you can break. Because,
no, barrister, the Nigerian government are breaking their own blockers, their own egg. They created law and break the law.
Okay,
And
so
respect
go ahead. The issue is
ordinary.
this. Yeah.
Okay, that means you want to protect Nigerian government that ordinary people on the street should go and kill themselves because of Nigerian law.
No, look at what I'm saying. I said, let us respect Nigerian law. I said no, that we shouldn't. I shouldn't advise you to respect Nigerian law because that the president of Nigeria did not respect Nigerian law.
The Nigerian government, not the president. The Nigerian government.
Okay,
calling
fine.
president is like
Nigerian
pointing
government
fingers.
does not respect Nigerian law, and therefore I should advise you not to respect Nigerian law. Fine. Well, go ahead. Don't respect Nigerian law. Go ahead and commit all atrocity against Nigerian law. Go ahead.
Since you say, as we are alive now, it is our duty to tell Nigerian government, here you got it wrong. Here
yes, that's what I'm. That it didn't seem what I said. When a government violates your right, you have the right to fight the government, and it is the court that will make order against the government. That's what I'm telling you, that the judge, you said the judge should have done that. I said somebody has to make a case against the government. Somebody has to file a case against Nigerian government, file a case against the army, file a case against the inspector of police. I gave example of Miss Uzoma Okere, who took the Navy to court and won.
Yeah, but why don't Nigerian court summon the Nigerian military?
Oh my God! How can Nigerian court summon? Somebody has to bring a case to the court, and then the court will summon. I told you that Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer should have gone to court to complain that my client has been violated, and then the court will make order. Somebody has to, court is not an advocate. Somebody has to bring a complaint to the court. When I'm teaching, as if you are not hearing.
Barrister, I understand what you are saying. If the military or police violate my right?
Yes.
Violate anything pertaining me in that country, it is my duty to go and report to the Nigerian judicial system that my right has been violated.
Yes.
Go.
Yes.
But in the other hand, okay, caller is on the line. Let's pick his call. Hello, the call on line. Can you hear me?
Yes, clearly I can. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Please, can you reduce the volume of your set, sir?
Okay. Is it reduced now? Hello?
Yeah. Please, what's your name and where are you calling from, sir?
My name is Chris Morgan.
Oh,
from Boston. Yes, yeah.
Welcome to our show today. I'm fine.
Welcome, brother.
Yes, Barrister, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, my brother. Welcome.
Yes. I see you are about to explode again, and that's probably why I'm calling in. So I just wanted to.
I'm sorry.
I wanted to conscious of that because somebody is watching you from somewhere. You know.
I'm sorry. Let me be conscious now. Let me be careful so I don't expose my weaknesses. So
exactly. The thing is that Barrister, I'm following you. You are making sense, and when it comes to what we are talking about right now regarding the court, and I was trying to explain it to Zebedee, if the court will not fight for you, but you will take your case to the court.
Exactly.
I think what Zebedee is saying, is spade, you know. I have absolutely.
We missed you. The only word I'm picking, call a spade. The other ones, we don't hear it.
Yes.
Okay, are you getting me now?
Yes.
Are you getting me?
Yes. Go ahead.
No. Okay. So, just for you to call a spade and help us to define the level the military has violated the federal government, the rule of law in Nigeria.
I get the point.
You know, so because in a way, sometimes people may think you are taking sides to the rule of law that have been broken.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But what you are saying, you are right.
that all somebody got back to the court. It was court that the military man. The court cannot advocate for you. You are right with that. You get it? There's no place the court will advocate for you. The court is just there to open their doors so that you bring in your case, they listen to it, and they apply the rule of law. But the military, Nigeria violated the law. So sometimes almost every one of us may feel that now there's no law in that country. If the military can just leave barrack and start exercising the duties of the police, so is do call that a country? That's not democracy. I'm seeing it as if it's the military is running the affairs of Nigeria right now.
Yes.
You get it? Even the president himself cannot even raise his mouth even to order them to clear. If it's possible, he would have done that, So that's the issue. And Barrister, again, I let me refer you to the database. I was in there yesterday. I did all I should do there. It gets to where I'm supposed to.
Where?
I don't know. Database and that is the government.
Happened.
And I wanted to do payments, and I don't know, maybe because of fish in the United States, about £10 there, it could not be converted. So my card and all these things. It didn't go. The payment did not go through.
So maybe I'll tell the engineers now. Those people that are
Brother Chris.
Okay.
When has it to the cheap? Somebody's calling from Nigeria.
No, I'm all set. I'm all set.
Okay,
take the call. Okay, all right. Okay, no, bye.
So the caller on the line, can you hear me? Please lower the volume of your set.
Hello?
Lower the volume of your set.
Hello? Yeah, I can hear you.
Lower the volume of your set first of all before you will be able to hear me. Yes, it's off the line. So, Barrister, let's forge ahead. Now you have understand what you just said.
Brother Chris has, he's just saying, yes, a court does not advocate. It is you who will take your complaint to the court.
And like which law did the military violated in Nigeria?
Yes. So you want the lawyer for Nnamdi, the lawyer should have gone to court and said, listen, your lordship, my client is on bail and is covered by immunity, but look at what the military has done. And then the court will give order against the military. So that's how it works. So the military did wrong thing. That is, they violated law, they committed atrocities. And so somebody has to now challenge them. And if you don't challenge them, they think that what they did is right and nobody's challenging them. And I gave you example of Uzomo Kere, Miss Uzomo Kere, who challenged the military, the Navy.
Yes, Barrister, yes. The ordinary man on the street will not go to challenge the Nigerian military that violated Nigerian government law. They have state lawyers.
If ordinary person, why is Miss Kere, a woman, Miss Uzomo Kere?
That one was directly to her. Listen, remove Nnamdi Kanu on this issue now. Let's say that Nigerian court gave order that every car that rides from Lagos to Eastern region should not be stopped nor searched, and the military block the road and keep on searching people.
I will take action. No, I will take action.
No, every country have state lawyers, country lawyers, is it not so?
No,
what is their duty?
Nigerian lawyers, every Nigerian lawyer is trained, has jurisdiction all over Nigeria.
They call on the line. If you can hear me, first of all, send me your friend request so that I will accept it before you were able to call.
Well, I'm thinking that the Nigerian lawyers should actually, I don't know, the human rights activists, the human rights lawyers should be able to fight for the common man who is being violated, whose rights are being violated.
Thank you. Now you're talking, Barrister. Now you are hitting the nail.
But listen now, the human rights lawyers, who gives them money to fight?
What do you mean by federal government? Are they not there to protect the lives of the people?
Well, is it federal government that gives? You see the way you reason. The human rights lawyers, who give them money to fight? They go to court and they pay court fee. From whose money? That yeah, just like, I'm a human rights lawyer for the Biafrans. For all these years, I've been using my money.
Okay, but let's speak Nigerian call, please.
Maybe now some people are now trying to say, okay, they want to help out. So it's not easy for a lawyer to just use his money to fight.
Oh, but it's a woman. They call on the line. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Please lower the volume of your set. You don't need to hear your voice while you are talking.
Okay. Please load down the volume on this.
Thank you very much. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Okay, my name is Nonso and I'm calling from Spain.
Oh, Nonso, welcome to our show. What would you like to chip in, Brother Nonso?
Okay, thank you so much for having me. And thanks to the advocate.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you, my brother, Nonso. Thank you.
Okay, what I want to say is that what the lawyer is saying that the people should go to court and report that when their right is violated.
Yes.
I want to ask, like here we live in Europe, white things is not working the way it is. White things is not working in Nigeria the way it's working here. I think here in Europe, every state has prosecutors. Okay. We don't need people to go to court every time to report. Does it mean that the people don't know what is the judges in Nigeria, the prosecutor of the state? They don't know what is going on.
Ask barrister.
It is their duty when you see each state has prosecutor, the prosecutor of the federal government.
Okay. Now,
you're talking about it is the duty of the prosecutor to take the case to the court and present it to the judge. There is judge for different types of case. So it's not until we go to report, like what happened in the Southeast, what the military did, the state, the prosecutor of the state, of those states, it should be there because it is their responsibility to protect their citizens.
Okay, you're talking about prosecutor. Right. You're talking about prosecutor.
So what are those prosecutors that they are paying with our taxpayers' money? What is their duty? Their duty is to protect their citizens, and they are doing nothing. And this, the lawyer is telling us to go to. Are they not seeing what is going on? It's everywhere in the news. Why not the media go to them and talk to them, go to the offices, ask them, give us what is going on, until everybody is killed. That is before they will wake up.
Okay.
Is there another thing you would like to chip
I get your point. Now listen, I get your point. Hold on, I get your point. Now, you talked about prosecutor.
So I want to ask a lawyer that as a lawyer, he knows how to interpret all these laws. You know, here where we live in Europe is different thing. I don't think it's the same democracy we have in Nigeria.
Okay. Now, listen.
The line is, we lost it. So, Barrister, go ahead.
Now, please listen. All the Biafrans, please listen. I want you to have knowledge and have understanding. Now, he talked about prosecutor, that the states have prosecutors, they should prosecute. Now, even the prosecutor cannot prosecute unless somebody brings a complaint. There must be a complainant before a prosecutor now prosecutes that complaint. Nobody has brought a complaint. They have seen what happened. But somebody has to go now and complain. Then the prosecutor will now prosecute. That is how it works. But it's like the Biafrans don't understand this thing.
Okay, Barrister, let's pick a call. Another caller is coming. The call. Hello, the call on the line. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? The call on the line.
Yeah, I can hear you. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Oh, my name is IK. I'm calling from Dubai.
Okay, IK from Dubai. What would you like to chip in?
What I want to chip in is this. You know, Barrister is talking about Nigeria having law. To the best of my understanding, Nigeria doesn't have any law. What we do there is you're just playing, and that's it. The other thing I want to say is this: I was listening to Channels Television some minutes ago. I heard them, the federal government, saying that IPOB is now a terrorist organization. They even issued in some, I think, a 3-page document or so, verifying that IPOB is a terrorist organization. So as it stands now, which way forward now?
I want to challenge that thing they said, but like I've always told you, if you keep quiet, every other med remains valid until it is set aside, until it is abolished. If we keep quiet without challenging the Nigerian government over proscription of IPOB or labeling it terrorist organization, if we keep quiet, it stays in the record there. But if you fight against it, it will be abolished, it will be rescinded, that it will be set aside. So when a thing like this has happened, you must fight against it. If you keep quiet, it remains. It's like some of the Biafrans don't seem to understand how this thing works. I said Nigeria has law, and you said it doesn't have law. Now, you may say that the law is skewed against us. That is, when it will favor them, they will obey it. When it will not favor them, they will not obey it. They will apply it against us, but they will not apply it against themselves. But there is law. You may be talking about that, and we say yes, and that is the discriminatory application of laws. When they know that it favors them, they will obey it. But when it is against us, they will apply it against us. But there is law. So how do you go about it? You have to challenge these things. If you keep quiet, you just keep quiet and be complaining. Challenge these things, and you know, and you will win. I know that some of you think that is difficult.
Sorry, sir. That call is coming in. Should I go ahead?
Yes, please take the call.
The caller on the line. Let me pick another call. So the caller on the line. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Good evening.
Good evening. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Yeah, my name is Ugochukwu. I'm calling from Brazil.
Yeah, Ugochukwu, you are highly welcome. What would you like to?
Yeah, okay,
Udodi, my brother. Well,
I thank you for your effort, and I also thank Barrister for his effort, and for the due process he's introducing to everybody, which is normal and legal. But my brother, I have some questions to ask, because there is someone that just called now. He said he was watching channel news or something like that.
Yes.
I do watch all these channels, and there's some things I'm saying which is getting me crazy, like especially like the comment Ojus Okalo made 2 days ago or what. Please, so I want to ask, what is wrong with for indigenous people of Biafra having security services? What is wrong about that? What are the implications? Because I heard Ojus Okalo saying that for federal government bringing Operation Python Dance, which is the military, into the Abia state, that is right. That indigenous people Biafra, they has an army, they has a secret this, that. Nah, man. So what is it wrong having that security service? I want Barrister to answer me that, because don't be annoying though.
I will answer you.
No problem, my brother. That means you got to drop because others are trying to get in, and you're listening as he analyzes your question. Thank you.
Okay, and at the same time, I will also want to ask. Hello, don't be offended.
Yes,
I also want to ask if the security service for indigenous people of Biafra, it will not be maybe if it is wrong. What about the Sharia police in the north?
Okay. Okay. Let me answer
Thank
you.
you very much.
Yes,
Barrister
my
will
brother,
answer that.
you have
God
a
bless
good
you.
you have a good question. Let me answer you. You may have a very good idea, very good project, but how you handle it matters a lot. Now, the Sharia police you mentioned has a law backing it, and that law was passed by the Houses of Assembly in the North. All the Houses of Assembly in the North passed the Sharia bill into law, creating the Sharia government and creating the Sharia police they call Hisbah. But in the East, there is no House of Assembly that passed the law creating the Biafra Secret Service. So you can see the difference now. There is a state law backing the Sharia police, but there is no state law
Barrister,
backing the Biafra
make
Secret
it clear
Service.
to them this way that the Sharia, the northern Muslims drafted a law, and that law they pass it to their state
House of Assembly,
House
the
of
state,
Assembly, not federal, their own
not
state.
States.
And that state look into their law they drafted and amend something, amend 2 and 3,
and pass the law.
accept that law, pass it to be part of the state government.
Okay, fine. Let me continue from there. In 1998, a similar thing happened in Abia State. When I was living in Aba, there are some group of boys called MAFs, that's Mafians. They terrorized Aba so much. They did atrocities. They were called Mafians. So it happened that some of my clients at Area Market, you know this Bakassi you call about Bakassi. There is actually a line in the market, Bakassi line, the shoemakers. They were affected. They were terrorized by these boys. Some of them were my clients. Some of them were also tenants in some of the properties I was managing then as an estate surveyor. I had some properties. Some of them were there. So they were complaining. One day in 1998, spontaneously, they decided to defend themselves. All these Mafian boys, you know, the Bakassi shoemakers, the line, that line is called Bakassi line. They now bought machetes. You can take that call.
Okay. Hello, the caller on the line. Can you hear me? The caller on the line. Can you hear me?
Okay, we'll continue.
The caller on the line. Can you hear me? So, continue.
Okay, let's continue. Maybe they'll call again. Now, the Bakassi shoemakers, they bought machetes and kept machetes to kill these children who were terrorizing them. These children did terrible things in Aba. So, on one particular day, they now rose up and took the machete and started cutting the heads of these children, the Mafians, the Mafian boys.
1 minute, Paris. The caller on the line, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. Let me finish.
Where are you calling from, please?
My name is Mazi Chico Kolobo. I am calling from UK.
Chico Kolobo, you are highly welcome to Mirror African Television.
Mazi, you're welcome.
Thank you very much. I would like to ask the barrister a question. I would also like to make a comment.
Okay, go ahead.
First of all, I want to ask the barrister. I just heard that they have prescribed and declared IPOB a terrorist organization. IPOB means Indigenous People of Biafra.
Yes.
And they said that anybody that is carrying flag of Biafra will be in danger of persecution.
Yes.
What does it take for IPOB and barrister himself as a human rights lawyer to forward disinformation and to challenge this decision in the European Union Court and in African AU Court, because in the Constitution of AU, African Union, Chapter 29 states that indigenous people have the right of seeking for independence and for seeking for secession as indigenous people. How can somebody who has invaded the land of Biafra and amalgamated us into Nigeria in 1914 be calling all Biafrans now terrorist organizations? Is this not an open door to anarchy? We want to hear, as a learned man from him, we want to know what we should do from now henceforth. What shall we do,
my brother,
to forward this? And another comment I have is, my comment is, thank you very much, Mr. Zebedi, for this program and for this intervention of bringing awareness and knowledge and education to our people. Keep up the good work, and we support you with all we can. Thank you very much.
Thank you, my brother. God bless you. Thank you. So, Barrister, the stage is yours. This game, this question is very sensitive. It's sensitive.
Mazi, thank you very much.
Before you answer.
Yeah, Mazi, thank you very much for this question. Now, I have said, if you leave Nigerian government, if you don't challenge them, if you don't fight now, this thing, the order they have made will stand. But if we fight now, definitely we will set aside this stupid order they have made, proscribing indigenous people of Biafra and calling us terrorist organization. It cannot stand. But if you keep quiet, it will stand. The only thing now is to go and fight against them. In the highest court, we will fight with Nigeria over this issue. But if the Biafrans are willing to help, then we are willing to fight. That is why we are in the struggle. We are in the struggle to fight with Nigeria with all lawful means to make sure we win, and we will win. So we are ready to fight. We cannot allow Nigeria to make an order and say indigenous people of Biafra are terrorists. It is impossible. That order cannot stand. But if we don't challenge the order, it will stand though. That is the problem. We have to challenge it. So the earlier, the better. Let us start moving now to challenge it and abolish that order, nonsense and foolish order they have made. Whoever made that order, well, we shall meet face to face in court. If Biafrans are willing, we the lawyers, we are willing to fight.
So my people, thank you, Barrister, for that direct answer. Please, sorry, sir, that I'm cutting you. I would like to add something, my people. Barrister made it clear. Now the ball and the game is on your court. Do we want to remain like other countries? I don't want to mention names, or the ones in Turkey that they call terrorists and they are indigenous people also. We would not like to be in the same position like those people. The earlier we challenge those things that the military are dictating for the civilian rule, it's better for us. But if we fold our arms, keep on pointing hand, like the last caller just called and said, what can we do to destroy those things that just came in?
The second question somebody asked was...
Go ahead, Barrister, go ahead.
Second question somebody asked was using the security service, the Biafran security service, how is it different from Sharia service? And I was telling you about Bakassi boys. Now, when the Bakassi boys rose up, there was no law backing them, but they were very effective. They were cutting the heads of these children, these miscreants. They were calling themselves mafians, mafs. They terrorized everybody in Aba, and when these shoemakers in Aba decided to cut off the heads of these children, everybody supported them. The shoemakers organized themselves and called themselves Bakassi boys because they were from the Bakassi line. In that line, you see Bakassi line, Asiafa line, 1 number line, the different lines in area markets. So Bakassi line, they now became known as Bakassi boys, and they were very effective in fighting. Call is coming. Then they were effective in fighting crime, but there was no law backing them. Then one day, Honorable Obioma Ekpem.
But 1 minute, another caller is there. Hello, the caller online, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
What's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Jerry. I'm calling from US.
Jerry who, please?
Jerry John.
Okay, go ahead, Jerry John.
Okay. I was listening to the show, and also was reading on the news about from Nigeria. I think what the Biafra will be the barrister will be talking about now is appeal, because I think, according to what I read, the Federal High Court in Abuja have granted the application of the federal government to declare the IPOP terrorist group. So,
oh, is that right?
The implication of this now, meaning that anybody talking about Biafra or whoever that says he's a Biafra, they will regard the person terrorist group
as a terrorist.
Yeah, I think they went to court, Nigerian thing. So whichever thing, they know how to do that.
Okay.
So I think that's the situation right now.
Okay, my brother, thank you for this this information. So, Nigerian government went to court, and then court now gave an order declaring us terrorist organization, right?
Yes.
Okay. We need to move fast, though. This is very important now. This has gone to another level. We need to move very fast. Otherwise, that court order will remain binding, and that means we are now classified as a terrorist organization. It becomes a court order. So we need to move very fast now and set aside that court order. It's very, very urgent now, because the thing will affect every one of us.
Let me put it clear now, Barrister. I will need anybody who will call the line now will be those who will say, Barrister, I will pay for your flight ticket to go and rebook those things. The other one will say, Barrister,
it's very urgent.
Barrister, I will pay for your hotel where you will stay. The other people may say, Barrister, I will pay for the expenses. We need people, either you remain Nigerian, Hausa, you may be Hausa Fulani, you may be Hausa whatever, you may be Oduduwa, you may be whatever, but as far as an indigenous person, you are, as from today, a terrorist.
That's it. That's what they have made all of us. They have decided that all of us are terrorists. God forbid.
You, with your level, degree, with all your certificate in US, in Canada, all of you are getting mute. But calling yourself an Igbo man will make you a terrorist. Are you, which mouth will you use to explain whom you are? And they will say, are you not those terrorist organization they are mentioning in Nigeria? Now is the time to delete it. I revoke it. It's not my position.
No,
it's not my identity. My identity, I am indigenous people of Biafra. Listen, these guys. Listen, my people. Listen from wherever you are watching from. This is the time to deny and rebuke Nigeria from calling us terrorist organization.
Well, that is said. That is settled. Action has to be taken. Let me conclude with the Bakassi boys and the difference between the Biafran service, Secret Service and the Sharia police. Now, Bakassi boys, I was telling you when Honorable Obiome came to my house, we discussed about these things, and then we now said Bakassi has to be backed up by law. So it happened that the boys, the House of Assembly members in Abia State, now created a law, passed the bill, and made Bakassi a state police called Abia State Vigilante something. They made a law. So Bakassi boys now became a state police to fight crime. Later, Anambra State also copied that law and passed the same law, creating Anambra Vigilante something, that's the same Bakassi boys. So you can now see that Bakassi boy, this Bakassi you're talking about, there is a law now backing up Bakassi boys. That law, in fact, I will recommend now and let all the state governments that are hearing me, let them now take this as advice, as a legal advice. Since Bakassi boys it's called Abia Vigilante something, law. And Anambra also passed the same law. making Abia State, making the Bakassi boys the state organ of police fighting crime. Let all the states in the east, all the Biafran states, let them pass the same law now and constitute Bakassi as police for the states to checkmate the activities of the Fulani headsmen. At least our Bakassi boys know how to cut heads. If they are empowered by state law, the state law will regulate their activities. The law that will now regulate how they operate. They will now operate legitimately as state organ, which now may be equivalent to the Sharia police. So we also have our own security backed up by law of the state, just like Abia State passed the law establishing Bakassi boys. So let all the states in the east pass the same law, and then we will be able to checkmate the excesses of these Fulani herdsmen. But the one that you call Biafra Secret Service, which Nnamdi Kanu created, there was no state law backing it up. That is the problem. Anything you do, make sure you have foundation, legal foundation for it, so that nobody can challenge you.
So, Barrister, please, the one that is now shaking me now is this terrorist of a 10.
Yeah, that one is more urgent now. That one is more urgent. It's very serious, so very serious, because if a court of law in Nigeria has labeled all of us as terrorists, then there's danger.
Somebody sent me the documents from the High Court, and I asked him to send it via WhatsApp.
Please, I need it. I need the document from the High Court that classified us as terrorists.
Yes,
I need that document.
So I need to forward everything to you.
Please, please, it's urgent. Hey, God forbid.
God forbid.
Is that what Nigerian government is planning?
But
classify
Barrister, have you seen why I said Nigeria has no law? Because
no, they have law. They have law. They think it against us. And
let me just add something. Not up to 3 months ago, the Northerners are calling, the Northerners on the street and the so-called Arewa youth are calling on the federal government to label IPOB, indigenous people, as terrorists. After 3 months, the federal government picked that advice and label us terrorists.
Okay.
The people of Eastern region have been crying for decades only for good road. Up to today, nobody have ever opened their ear as if they are hearing them, no matter wherever the president is coming from. And the Arewa youths and ordinary cattle area on the street mentioned or put us in equivalent to terrorists, and the federal government adopted it immediately. The call on the line, we cannot pick your call again because it's already late. The show is already over. Keep your question for tomorrow. Tomorrow we will start where we stopped today. I'm just summarizing issues now with Barrister. So that's why these things now, if you see it, you would not say that Nigeria has law. Because how can a government ruling 3 tribes that are protecting the entire citizens of Nigeria, Hausa, Yoruba, and Igbo, and Igbo is protecting the whole Eastern region, and you choose that Igbo and label them, the whole Eastern region, terrorists? It then means you have only 2 sides now. The other ones are foreigners that are infiltrating your country. Then let us go.
Now, you see the danger now. Since they have labeled us terrorists now, terrorist organization, indigenous people of Biafra, we are terrorist organization. It is very dangerous because in international law against terrorism now, once you are classified as terrorists, then the international community can bring their police and their law enforcement.
Drones will be flying on Biafra land and killing people on the street.
Yeah, they come and destroy all of us as terrorist organizations, as people. So it's a dangerous thing, and we have to fight it immediately before it goes further. Very, very, very serious. Just send me
You know,
the
the
paper.
British are on the ground advising these people on how
Don't
to
worry,
handle our
because
people. You
you
know,
see,
I don't know why our people are sleeping. You will ask them to send money, support what we are doing. They are folding their arms. Tomorrow you will come to this show and tell us how I got to Nigeria and they handcuff me as a terrorist. Now they are
yes,
labeling you a terrorist.
they have the
You are
law.
sleeping. Igbo na ati lolo say okwagale ha ya hishi nwata ogalifu yevu ishidimpa. All of you are now folding your hands and claiming Big Boy United States. After Big Boy, I will see. I will listen or hear where you came from, or where you are tribe or you are indigenous, where you are terrorist.
There is something I will point out here. Do you know that when the federal government, when the army and the other people, when they now made a declaration that Indigenous People of Biafra, IPOB, they are terrorist organization, they did it without any backing, no law backing them. So that was why now they had to go to court and get a declaration, a judicial declaration, a court order, a court now making an order declaring that this is terrorist organization, so that you can no longer come out and say, oh, that they just arbitrarily declared this organization terrorist. So they can now say, oh, they have a court order backing them up. Can you see the problem? So they are using the law against us, and we are keeping quiet. Yeah, we are keeping quiet. We have to challenge them. Otherwise, that law they have made will stand. And tomorrow, they destroy us as terrorists. God forbid. If people can help, well, we, the lawyers, we are ready to fight. That's why we are lawyers. Not just lawyers, but Biafran lawyers.
Thank you for that. So, my people, everything, the whole thing remain on your own shoe. If you want to remove your name from terrorist list, this is the time.
Yeah, if possible, if it's possible, within this week, 2 weeks, I should be there. If I can have the papers now, have the mobilization, have facility, something to help me to move around, I'll be there. Just get ticket and go there and find the necessary documents and now start fighting the war. Let the Nigerian lawyers come and show me proof that we are terrorists. That will fight it even up to the world court. Let them bring evidence to show that we, Indigenous People of Biafra, that we are terrorists. I'm sure we shall defeat them if we fight. But if we don't fight, well, that's it. We take it like that.
Barrister, the file is on its way to you now.
Okay. Thank you very much. Just post it to me. I will download it, print it, and then we'll start the war. We'll start the fight.
Yes. It's already on your side, on your Skype. You will see it.
Okay.
As soon as we finish. So, Barrister, do you have the last word to tell your people? Because
yes, my brethren, my brothers and sisters, all the Biafrans all over the world, this is a very sad news that Nigerian government has gone to court and has obtained an order of the court declaring us as terrorists. The news I have had now is terrible in my ears, and it's something that we cannot sleep over it. It's not, we cannot allow it to stand. Such a decision that has labeled me a terrorist, labeled all my brothers and sisters terrorists, because we are advocating for the rights of our self-determination. We have the right. The law says we have inalienable and undisputable right to self-determination, and now they have labeled us terrorists. Well, that label will not stand. We shall fight it and make sure that that record is deleted. We cannot have such record. We are not terrorists. We are Indigenous People of Biafra fighting for our freedom, and we shall be free. There is nothing the devil can do to stop us from being free. God has said it. Let my people go, and definitely we shall be free. So, my brothers and sisters, be strong and of good courage. Don't give up the fight. Please love one another. Stop attacking yourselves. Stop antagonizing yourselves. Stop pulling each other down, one another down. Don't pull yourselves down. Let us rather help it and build up ourselves. we shall definitely make it. By the grace of God, this God who has called us to this work, he shall see us through. God bless you and remain blessed. And please have a wonderful rest this night. Tomorrow we shall meet again. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Barrister. Thank you for joining us today. Thank you for your knowledge. Thank you for your contribution.
Thank you.
God will see you through and protect you for us.
Amen. 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 Goodbye.
Bye-bye now.
Bye.
Bye. So, my people, this one no be play again, oh. Asena ekwaka side kwaka gafe nkwaka awole saho. I would like to get calls from you people, even though it's $5 now. Even though it's $5, €5, £5, we should contribute it and make sure that this thing, there are Nigerians, there are Biafrans living on abroad that cares about their people back home. Now you have to show the Nigerian government that you can play around, but there you have red lines where you should not cross. Call me. I will receive every fund and I will finance everything that Barrister is going to do back home. If you want to call Barrister to send it to him, call Barrister, send it to him. But either you send it through Barrister, you send it through me, it will still get through. So that we have to do it. And this one is not 1 month. You know that normally it takes up to 14 days to revoke all these things. We need Barrister to at least to chip in an argument, then the rest thing commence. God bless you, my people. Remain blessed.
Ndiro nari madise Moritala buondi ani nani madano Achizebo ndiro nari madiri Achizebo Hannibal Biafra Achizebo Napoleon Biafra River Niger Kedi Nonisha Eba chizezri na yabu Nukwachaga Anom na mojujo na luko nikaka anom na mojujo na luko nikaka oyi kanara ho amaye chie oyi kanara ho amaye chie ojosa gogu na mai na bubo ojosa gogu na mai na bubo anom na mojujo na luko nikaka anom na mojujo na luko nikaka oyi kanara o amaye chie oyi kanara o amaye chie